Check it. Alright, Data Saver fam, you are back for another video. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a fantastic start of the weekend. This closing bell was the absolute best way to start the weekend. In today's stream, guys, was absolutely lit. Cannot thank you guys enough. This video is going to be an update on where I think AMC is headed again. I'm going to do my prediction and updates also over the weekend, so check out those videos for my weekly update and prediction. But in this video, we're going to talk about the AMC possible rally. We're going to talk about APE having a possible rally, and we're going to talk about SPY potentially crashing. We're going to be looking at dates, times, prices to look at, and much, much more. So you do not want to miss a second of this video. It's packed full of information you need to know as a AMC holder and someone who plays in the stock market. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data. Let's go.
All right, guys, what is up? 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 You are back for another video with Data Zero. Again, if you missed this stream, you missed another banger. Started off a little bit slow in the beginning. Then by the end of the closing bell, absolute madness, guys. It was a perfect way to start the weekend. So again, if you want to see the streams, you want to catch me every weekday at 9 o'clock, 9:30, around that time. I do start the stream. Try to get a little bit before market opens. Sometimes I'm a little bit late. But again, you want to check me around 9:15 Eastern Standard Time to tune in to those streams. Also, Discord's spots are filling up, guys. Discord spots are filling up. So again, if you want in the Discord, you want to message me today. Okay, you want to message me today. I'm going to put everyone that is on the list. So basically, you're on the list if you email me. The email is going to be linked in the description. If you email me, you're on the list. But if not, after this weekend, I don't know how many spots are going to be left, if any, after I let everyone in. I'm going to go back right now after I do this video, get everyone into the Discord and figure out how many spots are left. After that, then we'll go from there. I'll make an announcement next week. So if you want to get in, you want to put your name on the list today, you want to email me today, say, hey, Data Zero, I want on the list, I want the Discord, and then I'll contact you, letting you guys know when it's ready. I'm hitting each person back in order. Now, AMC pulling back to the downside here in after hours. This is absolutely normal. We just had a great push to the upside here during the market. So this is absolutely normal to see a little bit of a pullback, retesting this $4 zone, retesting this 390 zone to make sure it is support. I do expect these areas to get retested. 390, 392, 397, 398, around that range, $4 to get retested as support as we continue to work our way up. Now, next week is looking like we're set up for a decent move. Why do I say that? Well, today we managed to consolidate above this $4 range, which is extremely bullish, being above $4 and $3.80. The previous ranges that were holding us down before. If you look back here in the past, $3.80 was holding AMC down. You guys can see that we couldn't get above $3.80, couldn't get above $3.80. Finally get above it and start using it as support. This is extremely bullish for the move that we're looking for to the upside. So again, we're looking for a move to the upside. I do think it's going to happen sometime next week, probably early Monday or Tuesday, in my personal opinion. Now, we did have a $4 price target for this week. That $4 price target did get hit. The price targets in effect for next week are still $4.50 and $5. So we do have a $4.50 price target for next week and a $5 price target for next week. I'll remind everyone what the price targets are. I will leave them here. It is $4.50 and $5 are the price targets. You guys can see that we're working on a hourly cross MACD flip. So I expect AMC to pull back, retesting these lower levels, and then getting a push to the upside, probably here in after hours, starting next day. So starting next trading day, which will be Monday, not Sunday or Saturday, the next trading day, starting the next trading day, which will be Monday, probably with a good day. It's probably going to be a good day for AMC. Now, we did have 4 bullish days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th bullish day in a row. So if we did see some pullback from AMC over Monday and then a pop to the upside Tuesday, that would not be the worst thing. But with the consolidation that we had today, it might be available for us to just rocket to the upside on Monday and Tuesday without having a consolidation day, because we did get a good bit of consolidation in on this day, which is exactly what we needed. I know it's boring. I know it's not as fun to watch as the pumps and stuff like that. But guys, sometimes we need consolidation. Now, this gap fill is the move that I'm playing. Again, when I tell you guys these plays, I cannot tell you what to do. This is all my own technical research. This is all of my research. You do not have to listen to me. You don't have to take my advice. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do. But me personally, I'm playing this move to the upside. We do have an ascending triangle, and we have broken out of the ascending triangle. And so far, all of the shares that I bought are in profit. We did buy some shares at 350. I was able to average down, getting my average to almost under $4. My goal is to try to get my average under $5, and my average is very, very close to that right now. So again, I'm taking advantage of these dips, getting my average down. That way, when we fill the gap, I will be in profit. Now, there is speculation that AMC is not contesting the lawsuit. So therefore, it looks like, and again, this is not a 100% fact. You're going to have to look it up for yourself. I focus on the charts. I focus on the charts. That's my side of things. That's what I do. You're going to have to look at another channel that possibly look at this more closely. But supposedly, what is happening is the lawsuit is going to postpone the reverse split, and it looks like the reverse split is going to be off the table for the 24th, and the conversion is going to be off the table for the 25th. So I do want to put that out there, that information is out there. Now, again, this is speculative. This is a trust me, bro. You're going to have to confirm it yourself. You're going to have to do your own research and due diligence on that part and figure out what is going on with AMC. But my personal opinion is that the reverse split is not going to be happening at this point in time. I do think the reverse split is going to get pushed back and postponed. I honestly think the whole thing's always FUD. I think that the court case and all of these swings of having the reverse split come and then having it taken away and then having it come again, I think it's to shake apes out. They know we don't want the reverse split. They know that we'll sell because of the reverse split, and they'll use that to do psychological warfare to shake us out. So that's what I'm thinking is going to be happening. I do think the whole thing is FUD. I think the reverse split is probably not going to be happening. I literally think we're going to squeeze by September, not financial advice. Again, this is just my personal opinion. I think we're going to squeeze around September, by September, around the end of September, in the range of September. I think we're going to see a squeeze no matter what, because I think the reverse split and everything about the court case is FUD. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal theory and thoughts about it. And every time it's come up with these court case things, that's all it's ever been. It's FUD. It's never actually changed anything. It's just moved price around and created FUD. It's never really done anything as of yet. So me personally, it's just FUD. AMC is looking good to have a green week next week. I will be putting out my weekly update and prediction over this weekend. I know last couple weekends I didn't get to do it because we had all of this nonsense happening last weekend. So this weekend I will do an update prediction video on where I think we'll be headed for the week on Saturday or Sunday. So look for that video on Saturday, Sunday. I will try to drop it as early as possible so you guys can get available and get hold of the information. But I'm going to give you guys my weekly prediction and update on that video on Saturday and Sunday. Now, we have RSI getting very, very oversold here on the 1 minute. I do think AMC is about to get a bounce here in after hours and probably continue back to the upside and or stay flat. If you go ahead and look at what AMC has done for the day, AMC was very bullish. During the stream, we identified the sloping resistance. Once we broke the sloping resistance, which people might think is crazy, but we literally put rockets on right here and boosted it to the upside. And once we did do the rockets, guys, if you were there, you would have seen it. We boosted this to the upside and it came down and retested it and went to an uptrend. Then at the end of the day, as soon as we started putting rockets in the chat, guys, you know, if you were there, people are going to say, nah, this guy's crazy. There's no way. But if you were there, you would have seen as soon as we started putting rockets in the chat, this happened. So guys, take it with a grain of salt. Do what you want, believe what you want. But I think Data Zero family and the apes have some power of persuasion. Let's go ahead and look at GME stock. I want to update you guys on GME stock. And again, I'm going to do weekly update and prediction on my Saturday and Sunday update. So I'll give you guys that information there. But it looks like GME possibly found a bottom. Looks like GME possibly found a bottom and is setting up for a bullish consolidation. So basically what we have here is a bit of a bull flag if we're going to extend this out and then go ahead and draw another trend line. You guys will see that we do have a slight bit of a bull flag type consolidation right here if we go ahead and use these two parallel lines. So you have a push up, bull flag consolidation, and a possible push up here on Monday. So all of the meme stocks are actually looking good for a decent pop to the upside. Why do I say all of the meme stocks? Well, BBYQ is pumping to the upside slightly, and we have APE in a bullish pennant, guys. Anyone who thinks APE's not about to make a move, guys, look what APE has already done. APE's already had a slight breakout to the upside. I did say APE was setting up for a breakout. It did have this nice push upside, and look, it is setting up for even more upside. You guys can see that the alligators are spread very, very far apart, showing that momentum is to the upside. You guys can see that the bullish band, this green band right here, is on top. There is a ton of width in between the bands, meaning this move has a ton of momentum. Anytime you see the alligator with the bands like this, that means the move has a lot of momentum. Let me explain why that is. So basically, you guys can see that when the move's about to end, the bands get close together. So you guys can see, let's go ahead and get a better move so you guys can see it a little bit more clearly. We'll go ahead and, all right, right here. So you guys can see the move starts and the bands start to get a lot of width in between them when the move has a lot of momentum. When the move's about to end, you guys can see the bands get close together. Now, taking that same type of logic, you guys can see that the bands are far apart and have a ton of width. That means this move has a ton of momentum. You guys can see that the MACD has shifted. Now, the only thing I'm worried about on APE is RSI. Daily RSI is extremely high. That's why I'm saying this stock is either going to pull back or squeeze. But look what it's doing. It's just rallying, 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 rallying. Anytime you see a stock have a big push up like this and then just continue to drift to the upside while RSI is blown out like this, it is setting up for a move. It's setting up for a squeeze. You guys can believe it or not. It is not financial advice. There's a gap fill up here at $2.67, which I do think can get filled from APE. So again, APE setting up for a nasty move. You guys can clearly see the pennant right here for yourself. You guys can see that we broke out and retested at support, and APE has been in an overall uptrend, again, doing exactly what I said it would do. That's why I always say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Some people are like, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. Bro, I make so many people money. If you listen to me, you would be getting money. The people that don't listen to me don't get money, and that's why they're haters. That's why they're upset, because they're sitting on the sidelines like, dang, I wish I could get the bag. Well, if you wanted to get the bag, all you would have to do is simply follow the Data Zero family. Press subscribe if you want to join the Data Zero family. Press that subscribe button. Go ahead and press that subscribe button right now. We did call the top of SPY at 460. Again, I'm not going to sit there and brag about that call, but guys, it was a legendary call. We did get the call at 460. I told everyone that SPY would crash after 460, that we would not get at all-time highs. And guys, we are down. Let's see how far we're down since I said we would see a overall crash and capitulation to the downside from 460. So let's go ahead, and we're going to need a Fibonacci extension, not a retracement. So let's go ahead and get the Fibonacci extension over here and do this right here. Yep. So right here, this will tell me how far down we are right now. So we are currently down 5.5%, almost 6% since I called the top. And I literally called the top 3 months before it came in. Again, I was warning everyone, this rally that we've seen, I said on Twitter, I said on Facebook, I said on YouTube, I said this rally right here, when it went past 404, I said this rally that we're seeing will end at 460. And look, it hit 459.55 and been bleeding ever since, in a downtrend ever since. And you had people trying to argue with me, but there was bearish engulfing on the daily time frame and the weekly time frame, letting you know that momentum has shifted. Where SPY is going to be going now is it's going to be getting a bounce, okay? SPY is going to be getting a bounce, and let me explain why SPY is going to be getting a bounce. And I did call this bounce on the stream as well. Again, the stock's doing exactly what I'm telling them to do. Not what I'm telling them to do, but what I'm saying they're going to do. You guys can see that we're working on a MACD cross here on a 4-hour time frame. Again, bullish. RSI is extremely oversold. This is bullish for more upside. You guys can see RSI is extremely oversold. You guys can see the 2-hour MACD already flipped. You guys can see the alligator starting to curl. SPY is going to at least go to, at the minimum, 439.50 at the very least. It might come back up to 444.50 or maybe even 451.50. It could all certainly definitely come back up to one of these key levels to test it as resistance. Now, what I think it's going to do is come up to about 444, test 444 as resistance, maybe test the top of this bear flag right here marked in yellow as resistance at 447, hit its head, and start traveling back to the downside. I do think we are going to see an overall crash. I think the crash is going to start in September. I think it started now. I think this is the start of the crash, but we're going to see the overall tanking and capitulation and all of that here in September. Now, the only news that is coming out for next week is Fed chair, the Fed is speaking. Powell is speaking at 10:05 a.m. on Friday the 25th. 10:05 a.m. on Friday the 25th. Powell is speaking, and we also have durable goods month over month coming out on Thursday at 8:30. Be ready for that information. It could cause volatility in the market. We do still have AMC on the threshold security list, and this is just speculation. This is not 100%, but I do think they're not able to short because of it. You guys can see that they haven't had any shares available to borrow for 2 days. They haven't had any shares available to borrow for 2 days, and we are still on the threshold security list. So again, I think that they are not allowed to short it. This is not 100%. This is a trust me, bro. This is a speculation, but that's why I'm telling you. But I think they're not able to short it, and that's why we're seeing 0 shares available to borrow. And we could continue seeing that, helping relieve some of the short pressure that we see on AMC on a daily basis. And that is why we probably had all of these green days and continue to push to the upside. Again, AMC is looking extremely bullish for another move to the upside. So is APE. So is GME. They look like they're setting up for a move, not financial advice. I think we'll see the move in September. I also think we're going to see a market crash in September. Okay, so I'm on record saying this. I think that this is the start of the market crash. I think that 460 was the top, of course, but I think we're going to see the crash start in September. Now, why do I think there's a market crash? Well, there's the macro bear flag. I'll show you guys the macro bear flag. So basically, we're back inside the bear flag. We had a false break to the upside on this bear flag. We're back inside of it. Once this thing breaks down, you're going to have massive price targets to the downside. This is a bear flag. And also, this is the complacency stage, okay? This is the complacency stage on market cycles. So if we go ahead and look at market psychology, we can see on the market cycles that this is the complacency stage. This is where a lot of people get roped in and get rug pulled, which is literally what happens to a lot of people during the complacency stage. You guys can see that it is a lower low. It's a slightly lower low. So that is very important that it's a slightly lower low to notice that it's a slightly lower low. If we go ahead and look at SPY, when in doubt, zoom out. The macro always plays out. You guys can see that we have a push to the upside, then a drop to the downside, and then a pop to the upside with a slightly lower low. Again, when in doubt, zoom out. The macro always plays out. So you guys can see that we do have a setup for a capitulation stage, basically dropping down into anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, and depression, which is a long drawn out phase. And anyone who's holding AMC will know that's a long drawn out phase because we had our euphoria rally. Then Adam Aaron dumped on us, stopping the rally, which we could have squeezed. Adam Aaron caused dilution, stopping the rally. Then we did this drop to the downside and upwards consolidation chop. Well, doesn't that sound familiar? Complacency stage, dropping down into anger and depression, which is a long drawn out process. Now we are starting to see AMC start to decouple from SPY. Why? Because SPY is going into the complacency or going into the capitulation stage, dropping to the downside. That means SPY is going to be moving down, but AMC's market cycle is different. AMC's already been in the depression phase. It's about to go into the hope and disbelief phase, rallying to the upside. And again, this is why I say AMC is going to decouple from SPY. And if you've noticed over the past couple of days, AMC has decoupled from SPY. The days that SPY went down, AMC pumped. The day that SPY had a recovery, AMC wasn't looking too hot. It wasn't looking too good. Again, AMC is moving inverse of SPY. It is very, very clear what has been going on as time gets closer to the Moss, as the time gets closer to seeing this thing squeeze. As long as we don't have interruptions from reverse split or anything like that, you're going to see AMC start to decouple from the market and start to move to the upside while the market moves to the downside. So I do think based off of the macro, based off the market cycles, based off of multiple technical analysis, that we're going to see a market crash, especially with all of the macroeconomics, guys. You have China falling apart. You have the banking crisis. You have a huge derivative bubble. You also have a real estate crisis, a commercial real estate crisis. We have multiple factors on the table, and we also are starting to see deflation while we have inflation. That's called stagflation. We're seeing low growth while we're having inflation. We're seeing growth start to slow down. Multiple things showing that we're coming into a recession. We also have rates being raised constantly. We haven't seen any effects of the rate hikes here in the market. All of these things are going to come home to roost. The market is going to crash. Now, there's some people that think the market is not going to crash. Guys, talk to me in September. Talk to me in September. I literally called the top 2 months before it happened, and now I'm calling the crash before it happens. Talk to me in September, and we'll see where we're at. I'm telling you, the market's about to crash. You don't have to believe me. Again, I can lead a horse to water. Can't make them drink. So guys, if you're smart and want to get on the smart money, get on the Data Zero family. Start getting this bag, okay? Stop sitting on the sidelines and hating, telling people not to listen to me. Start getting this bag. Start getting this money, because people that listen to me get the bag, get the money. Start joining the family. Press subscribe today. Maybe even hit up the Discord again. Discord spots are filling up, so you want to get in that Discord ASAP. You want to get on that list. You want to email me. Down below is going to be listed my email, Twitter, or Instagram. Preferably email. Hit me up on email. Just say, hey, Data Zero, want to get one of the Discord spots, and then I'll message you back. I'm going to do all of them over this weekend and let people know how many spots there are left at the end of this weekend. So there should be, I'll let you guys know if there's spots left on a Monday. But if you want your name on the list to make sure you get a spot, all you have to do is email me. Email's linked below. It's Data0Official5, Data0Official5, and I will get back to you. And again, I'm always here on the live stream, so guys, I'm not going anywhere. All you have to do is hit me up. I will send you the payment information. You send payment, I send you the link. Easy as that. Now, guys, as always, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. You want to check out the live streams. These things are so lit. They're so much fun, guys. You got to check out these live streams because they're so popping, and the family is growing, and we have such a just a tight community. It's just a great group of people, all just having fun, all just vibing out, getting money at the same time. You could not ask for anything more. This is literally the best job in the world, getting this money with all of you, helping you guys out. Some of you guys have made thousands and thousands of dollars already. I'm glad to see you guys eating. Again, hit the Discord up, guys. People are making $1,600, $1,500, $1,000 a day. So as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, guys, what is up? That was the video. And again, we are covering hard-hitting facts and plays in the Discord. So if you want this Discord, you got to hit me up. Again, if you want to get in the Discord, you got to hit me up. These spots are filling up fast, and the price is definitely going to have to go up. So if you don't get in by the end of this weekend, you want to message me, guys. You want to message me on the email, link down below, Instagram, link down below. Get your name on that list because spots are filling up and these are going fast. I appreciate you all, Data Zero family. Press subscribe if you want to join and start getting this bag. If you want to start getting this money, go ahead and press subscribe, press join, and we will start the process. And as always, guys, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. I appreciate each and every one of you because the subscribers and growth has been crazy. I cannot thank you guys enough. Literally cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for your appreciation. And thank you if you see this message and watch the end of the video to see this message. Literally, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.